All right, kids, want to do a quick video since the markets are crashing. And while everybody else is freaking out and scared and depressed, I am as happy as can be because this has to happen. To come out of this bear market, we have to crash. We can't hover around $40,000, $50,000 forever. That's not a bear market. Bitcoin has to dump. These altcoins have to dump. Some of these altcoins that you've never even heard of down the list, at the bottom of the list, they have to dump 50, 60, 90% before we're going to come out of this bear market. Like I said in my previous videos, you're going to see some great deals on these top 20 coins, and you're seeing them. Just yesterday, Solana was $96. It dumped $10 today. That's a lot of money, guys. It dumped $10, and you ain't seen nothing yet. Um, I have plenty of money on the side. I'm not buying any Solana. We might get a bounce, but I'm looking for in the 70s, the mid to lower 70s before I start buying any more Solana. Cardano down to 75 cents. Probably a good buy level for long term, but Cardano is going to be 60 cents very, very soon. Might not happen tonight, might not happen tomorrow. We're probably going to get like a little relief rally, or maybe we'll just flash crash tonight and we'll get those buy levels. But we're going lower, folks. Been in the bear market for a year. We're now in the depths of the bear market. These kind of dumps right now, not so much Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's been down to $33,000 a couple months ago, 4 or 5 months ago. But the altcoins have basically are coming close to capitulation levels. Cardano, nobody thought Cardano was going to ever dump below a dollar. I said it was going to go back down to 50, 60 cents. It's just common sense. The one thing great about Bitcoin and crypto, and I'll say it, guys, you don't have to be all that smart to figure it out. You study the 4 year cycles, you do the opposite of what everybody else does, and when everybody else is bullish, you're bearish. And if we've been bullish for like 6 months and Bitcoin is like at $68,000, we're probably going into a bear market pretty soon. Especially when a lot of these stupid coins that you've never even heard of are up 1,000%. It was just so obvious to me we're in a bear market. That's why I sold about 30 to 40% and in cash. I have on cash right now, ready to pick some of these coins up. There's some great trade opportunities right now, but I'm just waiting. I'm kind of waiting to see what happens tonight and see where things go. I'm looking to get a lot more Cardano in that 50 to 60 cent range. If Cardano is probably at like 65 cents, I'll probably deploy some capital and buy some more Cardano. We probably won't get there tonight. We might not even get there this week, but it could happen. If we get another flash crash tonight, if things just dump from 37,000 down to like 35,000 like a flash crash, you'll see Cardano at 60 cents at that point. Solana, like I said, Solana dumped $10 today. That's a lot. Solana could be $20 in a month. There's not much holding up Solana. Solana was one of those coins that basically pumped to like $200 for absolutely no reason. It was like it's one of those bull market like miracles that like you buy it like $2 and a couple months later it's $200. There's not much support with with Solana. That's why I'm hesitant to buy it. It's a good trade, but it could dump down to like 30, 40, even $20 very, very easily. I do think Solana is going to be $1,000 in the next bull run, but the question is, when do you really want to get in and start buying it? I do have a little bit of Solana. Actually, I have a good amount of Solana in my HODL bag that I bought under $100. But do I want to buy more Solana right now? Probably not. I want to see that at least in the 60s and 70s because things are just really bearish right now, folks. The stock market's it might have a relief rally on Monday or Tuesday, but for the most part, we are going down. We are going down to Chinatown. And this is good news. It has to happen. Just like when Bitcoin dumped down to $3,000 or $4,000, it had to happen for us to go back into a bull market. So I want to see these bottoms. I want to see Bitcoin at 29,000, 30,000. I want to see it dump. I want to see it go down to at least the low 30s because once Bitcoin goes to low 30s, you're going to see Ethereum at $2,300 and all these other coins are going to dump another 20%, and that has to happen. Just flush out the system. It's kind of like a colon cleanse. Just flush out all that garbage. So to me, I'm very excited. This had to happen. I'm glad to see it happen. Stay strong. If you're completely in the market and you didn't sell anything, just hold. If you don't have any money, that's fine. Just hold for the next bull run. If you got money on the side, maybe start deploying right now. But for me, I am going to hold off a little bit because I think I think we have a lot more downside to go. And like I said, it might not happen tonight, it might not happen this week, but things are very bearish out there, folks. And the state of the world sucks. The stock market, we're going to have a major stock market crash, this year, 10 to 20%. We already crashed 4% on Friday, and we're kind of seeing the residuals of that right now in the stock market. So have your money on the side, get ready to buy. This is positive. If you're stressed out over this, you you have to change your mentality. I understand being stressed out because if you put all your money in crypto and it's tanking, but you have to look at the long term on these things, and this has to happen. These altcoins have to dump into oblivion. They have to. Altcoins always dump between 80 and 90%. So, if you're in crypto, you have to realize that. If you just got in crypto recently, the good news is that most of these altcoins have already dropped 50, 60%, but they still got another 20% to go. I'm very comfortable. I would be comfortable selling my car to buy Cardano at 50 cents. But I just think it has a lot. I just think we're just not quite there yet. Like I said, I'll start deploying in my Cardano. If we hit 69 cents tonight, I'll buy a little bit more, and if we get in the lower 60s, I'll definitely deploy a lot more into Cardano. That's one I want to be accumulating. And like I said, Solana in the 60s and 70s. Expert trader Gareth Soloway, who I really respect, he recommends some of these coins are at pretty low levels right now and might get a bounce. So Avalanche is one that is coming down to support. So we'll see if we get a bounce on Avalanche. Maybe we can get like a quick bounce back up to like $65 or $70 with Avalanche. I'm not too optimistic with it. Every time I try to trade Avalanche, it turns out to be a disaster, so I try to avoid it. Shiba Inu down 10%. Everything's basically just dumping, folks. And you have to understand, as long as the stock market's dumping, as long as there's war, Bitcoin's going to be in this range between, honestly, the range will probably end up being between $30,000 and $50,000 for the rest of the year. Now the great thing is, if we go down to 30 and we dump back up and we pump back up to 50, you're going to see some major trading opportunities here. So I just feel like we're not quite there yet. So stay strong, folks. Remember, this had to happen. Think 1 or 2 years out. This is the same thing that's happened every cycle. Everybody who's lived through a Bitcoin cycle has seen these kind of dumps, and look at them as opportunity. If you get your Cardano at 50 cents, you're going to be well off. If you had to buy your Cardano at $3, you're going to be a lot less well off. You know what I mean? If Cardano hits a high of $10 and the lowest you can get it is $3, not as good as getting it at 50 cents. So it's going to hurt now, but feel good later, if that makes any sense. So this is very exciting. Stay strong. While XRP down to 58 cents, XRP will probably be 10 to 15 cents at some point in this bear market. There's no reason to hold this coin. Like I said in my previous videos, anybody who held XRP since 2017 and now made no money. So it's not too late to get out of XRP and, I don't know, put it in Cardano or Solana or even AVAX or Luna or anything. But man, I can't even believe people are actually buying XRP. It doesn't make any sense to me. All right, folks, stay strong. We'll see what happens. These dumps are perfectly normal. You're going to see further dump. Whatever coin you buy right now, it could go down another 20 or 30%. So if you got $5,000, put in 2 now and then put in the rest later. But everything is. This is par for the course. This is all part of the plan. There's nothing out of the ordinary happening right now. If Bitcoin dumped to like $20,000 right now, that would be a little out of the ordinary. But it's really hovering around here. We're probably going to get a major dump down to 30, and then we're going to shoot right back up to 37. That's what Bitcoin does, folks. So don't get scared. Don't get freaked out. Take a deep breath, have a drink, and just try to find some good deals.